Super Nation, guess what? I'm back. What's up, everybody? Hope you're all having a wicked ass nice day, and hope you're all doing very well. If you're here, if you're listening, that means I'm kind of doing something right. So thank you for that. Thank you for coming back, and let's keep it going. I got a lot of content, got a lot of things I want to talk about, got a lot of commutes to do. Because come on, I work 5 days a week, so that's a lot of driving. So, what am I going to talk about today? I actually want to talk on like the major game type that everybody's trying to put out there. Everybody's trying to cash in. And let's see if anybody guesses. I'm going to give it like a 2-second delay. 1, 2, and Battle Royales, of course. We had to knock on this door sometime, and the time is now. So, EA apparently are joining the fun. Call of Duty Activision it's already in there. They've pushed it out. It's coming. Battle Royale in Call of Duty. Who would have guessed? How many are now? Like, Arma, the mod started with it, right? Even Minecraft had a Battle Royale mode somewhere. Somebody modded it to a Battle Royale. Whom else? Right, let's not talk about the big ones, right? PUBG, Fortnite. Those are like the main ones, especially now Fortnite with Ninja. It's getting a hell of a push. And Tim the Tapman, all those big streamers. It's like everybody wants the Fortnite, and everybody wants those V-Bucks, and everybody wants to not get the llama at the end. Because most of the peeps are not that good. Most of the peeps don't know what they're doing. And if it wasn't enough, they're even pushing it out to mobile. PUBG Mobile. What? I actually still don't know if on PUBG Mobile we're actually playing against the other players, or it's some kind of disguised AI, guys. Conspiracy, start stuff. Plot, start stuff. Faking. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. So, yeah, Battle Royale. Apparently, like, if you're a gaming developer and you haven't done a Battle Royale game yet, you're not a game developer. Don't understand what's going on. I understand the appeal about it. It's like, we had the 4 Hunger Games movies, so everybody is completely angry. Again, English is gone. Everybody's hungry for some 1v-all action, last man standing, king of the hill, but with no team. Although you can do squads and you can do duos on either Fortnite or PUBG, and or Realm Royale or Deluxe something. I lost trace. I lost count. Like, it's everywhere, and everybody's trying to push their own game like the best Battle Royale game out there, and we still have to wait to see what Call of Duty is gonna do in that aspect. We're also like already gonna see. I don't see how it works skill wise, but because there's a little bit of too much randomness in it. But we're gonna have World Championships of Fortnite in a few months, and there are already pro teams going at it. Like mini tournaments coming up everywhere for either PUBG or Fortnite. So there's some cash getting behind those guys. But again, the randomness to me makes it get a little bit distant from all the other esport games, from actually being defined as an esport. Because if there's a random generator behind it, so you might just get pistols. You're not, because the seats are in there and the chances are fixed. But imagine like one game where everybody gets just a freaking scythe. What's gonna be the esports value of it? Like in PUBG or in Fortnite, where the map is actually decent sized. So are we gonna get like 40 minutes of pro players running around with a scythe or other melee type of weapon, trying to gank each other. That might actually be funny in in a small arena, but damn, just make an arena and let the hounds loose, you know? Or everybody's just using their punches to win. Hey, I've done it before, but don't think I'm gonna win it anytime soon with just my fists. So, esports, paid tournaments, it's all sounding a little bit like casinos, you know? Like, you go there, you put the coin. Of course, the odds are stacked in favor of the house. Of course, it's got to be. It's a business, and it's a very lucrative business. But it feels like that, like that, right? You go there, you try to pick a landing spot that you might get chances where your chances are better than others. You either are really, really, really good and can get headshots like crazy. Okay, here I see the appeal to pro players. Here I see the part of esports. But again, you also need some kind of luck, some RNG luck, that you actually get the tools to exact your skills. It's not like Counter-Strike Go, where you already start with a certain weapon, so you should be able to pick your weapon and use that weapon and train your skills up to a maximum level on that weapon, and then just learn the maps, learn the movement, get team tactics going, all that stuff that Counter-Strike does. What else? Or Overwatch. There, it's there. It's like it's just like Blizzard would announce some battlegrounds championship with only pro squads. So what would happen before? Like, you're gonna have like 3 months of intense grinding by these guys or by somebody to get them like fully tricked out accounts with max level characters and max tier gear and enchants and whatever and whatnots. Okay, see where I'm going? We got a preset, so you start with a preset. You can then own your skills with that preset, or with those, or making changes to that preset. You can boost your skills or lower them, whatever. But from that point on, you can actually make a decent esport out of it, because it has like a reset line, you know. That's the reset line. Like, everybody starts from here. I get it. On Fortnite and on PUBG, you start with nothing, and everybody starts from the same buzz. So technically, the reset line is there. It's set, and there you go. And of course, if you spend lots of hours in game, and you do thousands of games per month, I'm guessing you will cycle enough times through different weapons to actually gain the skill to use them. You're gonna spend enough time in the maps to really figure them out, know the sweet spots, know the dangerous spots, know the trapping spots. You can actually even develop some team tactics, especially on PUBG. For example, something is just as simple as clearing a room, clearing a building. Pro teams are definitely gonna have to have that in their repertoire, in their skills, in their combined gameplay, because there's buildings, there's campers, and you never know what can be hiding behind a wall or behind a door or behind the building, you know. So that's there. We can also see some Arma tactics, so real warfare tactics being implied at movement through the fields, and not just PUBG, but Fortnite too. So at the same time that I'm saying that I don't know where this is going, I see how it can actually work, and I see some potential in it, but I just don't know where it's going. And I see the same craze that we had with MOBAs a few years ago. Like, everybody needed to be a clicker, a mouse clicker. You need to know the best LOL characters, the best combos, whatever, or even before that, the Street Fighter ages, the King of Fighters ages. Well, they're still around, right? But there were craves, and I guess like the top game types will rotate, and new game types will emerge, others will fade, and I just had to talk about it. That's it. I just had to give my 2 cents about it. So the other thing about battle royales is the companies behind them are, now that they're massively popular and have millions of players behind it, are really, really trying to cash in, and cash in hard. Fortnite, you know what's up. It's got to be those V-Bucks. You got to get them. You got to have them. So you can get the latest skin for something or whatever. I don't know. Honestly, I see no interest in that, but I know millions of other people do have it. So, and now PUBG Corp is coming out with a season pass that aids leveling up. I haven't read too much about it, so I really don't want to get into FT details about it, because I don't want to talk without really being at least a good base of information to talk about it. I don't want to be a chump. But still, you can acquire gear, clothes, and you can cash out on them, or you can cash out on the box, on the crates you get, and go over to Steam, Jesus, what's the name? Oh, to the Steam market, and just sell them for other players to buy them. And they're selling, oh yeah, right, and the loot crates, you need to buy keys from PUBG Corp, where again, this starts to feel a little bit too casino-ish, but I get it, they're not selling either PUBG or Fortnite, they're not selling pay-to-win stuff, so, okay, I feel you, it's just pay to look pretty, no harm, no foul, right? Or even H1Z1 also does it. And yeah, I forgot to mention H1Z1 is a battle royale game. My bad. But actually, there's so much choice nowadays. It's just crazy. And in any game you get, the actually amount of waiting time that you do is really impressive. Because you don't have to wait that much to get into a new game. Just like go. So the million of players game base is player database. It's there. The player base is there, and it's gonna stay there for a while. I'm actually very curious what the next game type will be, and I think nobody's gonna see it coming. Probably some pro level Lego building or something like that, or some VR chat. That will be wicked. Some VR chat. Pro tournament with Cloud9 teams or something, where you have to breakdance to win the prize, and the room with most knuckles wins. I know that meme is dead. I know, don't worry, but I had to drop the key. So what do you guys think about the whole battle royale thing? I actually know, and I have a few members of my community over on Twitch that actually do not care about the battle royale scene, and I do have a lot of them that actually care and play it quite frequently, because you gotta get that chicken dinner, right? But there's a lot of stuff. Oh, right, but we were talking about cashing in, and I see them dangerously trying to push it real fast now. They're really trying to cash in as soon as possible. They really want to do it before the game starts to burn out, and before the masses start to diverge and go on to the next big thing. And I think this is dangerous, because we already saw a lot of issues and a lot of outcry, like for example what EA did with Battlefront 2. We will do a podcast talking about that, but in the near future. But there was a lot of rage, a lot of words against EA, and because attention, it was game changers. So you could actually spend dollars and have a big advantage in game versus other players that spend $0. While in Fortnite and PUBG, you don't have that. So, but still, all the loot crate system feels so casino-ish, and PUBG not much, but Fortnite is a game for kids. The graphic system, the graphic layout of the game, it is for kids. The playability of the game is not that complex. The amount of things you can do, it begs for a child mind. Although it is a shooting game, so you're shooting at the peeps. But well, okay, yeah, let's close our eyes as always and move on. While PUBG, it's more tactical, it's more serious, more lifelike. I actually myself, my preference is over to PUBG. I really do not care for the building aspect over on Fortnite. Although I understand it, I feel it, I see how it works, how it adds something different to the Battle Royale game. How it actually pushes the game a little bit more into something else besides just being a good shooter and being a good strategist and knowing what you're doing with a specific weapon or versus a specific foe. It adds another extra layer of complexity to it. And again, I can see the pro skills in there emerging, and you're like your team is strong at this point, the other team is not so strong at this one, so you can. I see it happening. I see that it's a possibility. I just do not understand the reset line. That's it. So this was my babble about Battle Royale games. Again, guys, please leave a comment below. Don't forget to follow. Don't forget to go check out the other social media things: Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. I'm all over the places. And if you hold on this long, thank you very much. You freaking rock. And Super Nation, peace. I'm out. Have a nice day.